And they've got Kevlar Vest. They want to fight here. And Magisk provides, lines up too early. Shiro responds in kind. Swings up short with a P250. It's threatening. Xyp9x on site, gonna have to fend them off. The hunt from Astralis is on. Multiple targets. dupreeh provides us one on the way in. It's tough, but with the last few bullets, he manages to make it work. dupreeh's lining up another. All onto Axial. Very capable hands, and you can see dupreeh wants to extend this fight, and Axial's on the hunt. He has the bomb on his back. dupreeh will hear all of this. He's just hoping to win the aim duel. God, he is so fast. dupreeh heading bank. Good positioning from the CT.
Good for a plant here as well. He's cornered both of them coming through spawn.
Oh, it's so close, but he gets it down. And now they're both coming in from a predictable angle. dupreeh, if he does swing wide, it's a messy duel, and they do tidy things up.
All right.
Round from Mr. dupreeh.
Yeah, I like the aggression coming out of the gates here from Astralis. You know, we've heard about experience just there from the high praise interview.
The smoke, oh, it's potent, especially considering Magisk. He can just get let off the leash, do what you want. dupreeh, 30 seconds, device on a passive line, should be able to punish another on the scout. He does. Exile and Hobbit, however, suddenly Gambit have the sight. The frags have come in. Shiro meets Magisk. He actually managed to land a shot though, so Magisk is working with just 9. That does put Gambit into a good stead. It kind of falls onto Xyp9x, and the MP9 is really not the weapon for the job. A flash to get his teammate up bin. They're playing this smart. All on that toilet side. If he could just find Hobbit, the nade has landed, but Hobbit, again, quick to respond on that Galil.
But no kit for this.
Oh, he's absolutely cream crackered. The M4 perhaps going to be the best he can pull out of this one. He actually wants to punish them as best he can. He's looking for jewels. And he will be given one.
Needs to grab an M4, needs to get over towards long. Hobbit's a heavy lean.
Nerdy. Is that monster? It's a deeper. Way towards the barrel. So interesting, as they challenge them, they do want to fight, they want to lock them in, but there's a lot more than they bargained for on the end of that monster tunnel. 3 more members and they're coming in. Magisk can't control the spray wall flash. There is an AWP ready and waiting. Device yet to frag. This would be a crucial component of the defense. He's gone now, only dupreeh. He's threatening though. A 1 versus 3 swiftly becomes a 1 versus 2. Nafany forced out of the site by the flame.
Oh, Nafany's opened the door, selling a bit of a fake here, and Shiro's even getting rid of his AWP. But they're heading back over towards B.
Gobbled up that bait.
Hook, line, and sinker right there from dupreeh. Now, as soon as this bomb goes down, he's got 2 hard choices to make. I've already mentioned no defuse kit. If he wants to head back over towards the B bomb site after being duked like this, they can be pushed up. And now we can't even save that AWP of devices. So in a situation like this, if dupreeh can get back over before that bomb goes down, he might want to contest smokes. That gives...
If he was to hit one of these, he's going very, very quick. And now, hunting that short angle. Jail and... Oh, this is such a great crossfire from Gambit. He can't win the...
Had 3 players over here. Device was assisting. He's now floated back over towards A, but Axial's just taking the fight against Xyp9x.
Just like that, the site now is 1 man to the good. Gambit want to at least continue to apply the pressure. He's not wrong. Glaive is just there and he's taking the jewel. Axial commits to the spray, gets away. 22 points of health. He's not going to be taking another jewel in a hurry. He might be given to him. Glaive tries to force the issue. Hobbit, off the back of this short pressure, has threaded the gap as a slight head above the smoke. He continues to crawl. He can have a lot of damage here and great control of the spray for at least 1. dupreeh stands his ground. 2 still here. Magisk laying down the AUG spray. And Nafany, the only healthy member of this 2v3. He'd need to do a lot here. And they are caught just in a moment's limbo. Magisk can get dunked on that. Just gets away, but it's dupreeh that falls and nade finds him. Oh, Magisk, not the kind of health pool you want to be working with. As they mantle, Nafany finds it with his plan and instead looks to catch the rotator. Magisk not ready for it, and the element of surprise is sprung. Shiro finding another on the AWP, and Device continues to lay it down. 3 for the Astralis AWPer. And Axial and Shiro look to put their heads together to piece a clutch out of the hat. Device overextends above the smoke, now at level playing field. The flash from Glaive.
Shiro's got to get a move on.
Where's that bomb? Where is that bomb? It's still long. The molly is everything, and now Bank can challenge. He doesn't have the time for this. 8 seconds, surely not. They are pulling it off. The molly, is it on the site? It's not.
Missed.
And now Xyp9x hunted. 1 versus 2 for him. Looking to come up clutch. Shiro just crab walking into the close line, ready for the... Oh, Xyp9x has a chance. And Gambit will snatch it. Certain. They're coming back into the site now. They've previously committed into these stacked sites. Ooh, a traded exchange. Is Device going to be able to find more? He has with the Desert Eagle. Getting a bit uncomfortable now, a bit hot under the collar for the T's. It's Gambit into the site, losing another. Axel trying to do it all.
Surely not now.
And nafany way too late.
No way.
Surely they've done enough with these Deagles.
Yeah,
Astralis for once. 8 seconds, nafany pushing in. Magisk will stand in the flames and he does deliver.
Oh dear.
Rotates being considered.
All right.
They've pulled Astralis back in towards the A site.
That's 2 players throwing utility.
That's a different answer, though. Device. Tested. He had a chance for the no-scope, but Axel again. Bloodshed on B. Shiro set with the bomb. dupreeh wins a crucial duel, which puts Astralis into good stead for this retake. Magisk close to contest, and it's a missed shot. Somehow Axel keeps Shiro in it. I can't believe it. The incendiary will buy crucial time. That bomb needs to be planted. Shiro doesn't have the health for this. Axel trying to be the hero. He's pushing for all the frags. They're boosting. They may not be ready.
Seen it.
He knows it. Could this be the ace? Not to be. The bomb is down in time. Shiro, surely a dead man walking. Hunted down, and Astralis, a crucial round found. Good grief, it's always the finest of margins. You have to make Gambit work.
You're getting so much out of Gambit in all of these moments, right? It looks really good for Astralis. They made the right play. Device...
Try and catch him. He's pushing up on the toilets. Device on an island, no support. And Shiro is so ready for it. As it fades, takes the shot, finished off by Hobbit. And dupreeh's double up now in limbo. Responsible for too many parts of the puzzle. He's lost another.
Save.
You have to. Magisk would have to find a quick double, but Gambit very rarely give it easily. Nice shot. nafany's dead on long. Baits the shot, keeps moving. Dynamic here from Magisk, but as he falls, they have to accept it. Cut their losses. They won't be able to keep a thing. Yeah, Zipex is just going to have to accept his fate here.
His details to the perfection. Able to just crouch on past, get himself a power position, and assist on getting into that site. That's round number 9.
Hobbit as well with 2 entry fracking of. If he's going to be punished, there's a chance. And dupreeh set up for success with the nade blown off. Blowing off the door, holding that angle. He wants more, and he swings out for another. Interz down. Completely locks them out of this round. Hobbit scoped from Zipex. Just picking them apart here. A perfect CT defense. This is unfamiliar for Astralis. They'll be cherishing this moment. As the final few frags do come in. Well, there you go. It was considered compulsory, and they are charging in. Look at the speed by which they've taken space. Now Magisk. And Zipex can't deal with both of them. Astralis' B defense shattered, and now rotating into nafany's happy hidey hole. He'll find another easily. And Device. He's jiggled out. He's hitting some shots, but he is cream crackered. 11 for Gambit.
Hello.
Yeah, a chance. And Axel, he doesn't miss these.
This kid's
He's
a
put
robot,
2
man.
down just like that. No sweat on his brow whatsoever. And nafany ready for the long. Device does put him down. Axel more passive into the site now. Rotates on its way. Astralis looking to advance, and Hobbit does catch a goosh. They've recovered a little bit of the util from the dead in-game leader. Maybe that smoke now deployed will set them up for success. They still need to overcome this man disadvantage. In eyes with Axel as he still lives on. A chance from these Glocks. Nothing's connecting just yet. And more damage. Hobbit, however, again with his USP. And it is only just dupreeh. A chance, but not enough. Axel, surely a clean one. dupreeh finds it. Axel's alone on the site, and he's lost his life as well. This is 2 from dupreeh on the entry, which does put the A site under question. nafany considering a nade for the plant, or is it just going to be an Astralis-esque save?
There it is. Makes a lot of sense, unfortunately. Not the big guns that Gambit brought into that round, but they'll be able to get some guns dropped across, keep themselves a little bit more threatening in the next round. But there it is, the first gun round for Astralis. This is the start.
He just needs to do that every round. Supposed to be selling something. It's Shiro, quick to find the frag. Now Astralis running out of time. 24, here's the go. Hobbit swings out. Interz combines for the first. Now Hobbit needed to find one. Magisk only the one as well. The site is theirs. 14 seconds. Can they get the bomb down to contest on the site? There is one. nafany walking up. Won't be able to deny the plant. He just gets down in time. And Zipex does not have the bullets for this fight. Has to reload. A 1 versus 3 for Astralis' hopes. Have a comeback here on Gambit's pick. Ready to aim. First duel. It's not going to happen. Axel very quick to the draw. Gambit 14. They'll be scavenging away as much as they can find. It's an AWP and 2 AKs. Doesn't get much more dreamy than that.
Yeah, good stuff there from Gambit, and course correcting. Even with Hobbit and interz losing, giving himself a
smoked
wider
them
angle.
off, and now he's putting more bullets into them. Magisk gone, device on notice. Axile just holding this whole team to ransom. They can't get away from him. Another frag from Axile. dupreeh in trouble. Next victim on the plate finally bails himself out of trouble.
2v2.
Flash from Shiro.
16 seconds. They have to go. They have to go now.
They're going to be very loud about this. Zipex trying to get the smoke down in time. interz knows what's coming. 9 seconds. He just needs to kill the planter. Oh, and the flash is good. They have to be planting. interz. What? The fake? He's not going to get it in time. There's 2. An aggressive defense. Sometimes seen as the best offense. Let's see if it works out. Charging down mid, and a CT flash even catching them. Now Magisk ready for the duel and goes down. Device does burn, as you've already highlighted, Chad. And oh my goodness, it's over already. Double on the T-ramp with that pistol.
I didn't even get a chance to talk about how much utility Astralis just bought, and now it's just Zipex.
It's over already. Damn, Gambit. Okay, charging down. Contact. And a smoke followed by the bait. nafany puts his life on the line, and then the spray connects. Glaive draws blood. Astralis already chipping away at this B defense. Are they committing to this, Chad?
Looks like they're ready to go. The smoke's coming in. They're going.
Oh my goodness. Straight into the site, and Hobbit's dead. More from Shiro. Only the one as he tries to contest through the smoke. Pushes through CT. And that is the end of that. Astralis, very brute force-esque, just charging into B with the AKs.
Well, that's normally one of the things we talk about as a positive for Gambit, right, over towards that B bomb site, or even the A site, being able to hold onto their utility for so long because they take the jiggles. They want you to kind of come in for those fights. But as soon as nafany goes down the front site...
Starting into A now, and Zipex does need to find Axile. The hunt doesn't go well. interz has actually found 2 from the site.
Needs more.
The flash might find them. Oh, perfect. Buying more time for the rotate. Shiro is there on library. interz, his barrel spotted, but he still finds another frag. interz has done more than they could have asked of him. And to come up clutch in the 2v3, it's Device and Magisk. Bomb now down. This after plan, it won't be comfortable. Don't forget, Shiro glass cannon. nafany working on this short push. Oh, and the molly. It arrives just in the nick of time. But nafany's ahead of it. Is Device going to be lulled into that false sense of security? They're working on him. Softens up Shiro and peeking into him again. Oh, but wasn't ready for Hobbit. Out of the balcony now. Gambit have lined them up. Can he knock them down? No. Is the answer to that question. Shiro successful on the retake.
All right, good stuff there from Gambit. Well handled there. And you consider how much real estate Astralis had. Gambit are operating in the dark for the majority of that round. They lose banana control immediately, but he might be too late.
They're going. Just a pop straight into the pit. Axile provides one. It's interz again to step up well. Nade onto the nose of Magisk. Astralis, the bomb's on the balk. They need this frag. interz is making it so damn difficult to find him.
Rotations here as well.
Yeah, nafany juking out, wants to clear top mid. dupreeh's waiting for this duel, and it's so perfectly placed into his crosshair. The frag that levels out the playing field, but for how long? interz, that smoke won't last for forever. They really want him. Hobbit, crab walking into the site. interz being forced into an uncomfortable set of circumstances. Still Hobbit dancing. And Glaive's not ready. Hobbit provides the overwatch, and that's double kill from him. interz out of this mid line. He floats away. They're so loud about this. And interz actually finishing off the job onto dupreeh. He's hit one with the HE.
They've slipped the net, but he's only got a Tech 9 for this.
Yeah, if he could find nafany, which he has, it will equip him with an AK for the rest of this round. Snatches it quickly. Puts them on notice. More nade damage from Gambit. And if he could just find Hobbit, which is exactly what he's done. Astralis trying to pick and whittle away at this A defense. interz is such a nuisance in that pit. You just can't do anything with him. Bomb, retrieval, a dream. interz timing doesn't favor him as the bomb is scooped up.
Has to go back down mid. Glaive's flanking this. This all comes down to Glaive. It's been Glaive's round. Device just needs to live. And right now that is seeming very difficult. He's being hunted. Both sides.
And Shiro meets his deagle. Can he get away? Just about. He scavenges away not only the weapon, but perhaps the round as well. Axile and interz, the A defenders. Glaive calls the site clear.
Oh, drops the bomb.
Steaming straight towards Banana. He's lost it. Loses his life in favor of the duel. And now Axile's push. Glaive is waiting. Catches him on the reload. interz spotted. My God, it's absolute pandemonium. A fake. interz calls the bluff. Jiggles slightly. Bomb's not planted now, Glaive. What do you do?
Have to sit it.
interz bides his time. He has the kit. Glaive, low. Health advantage. It just needs to be the headshot. The pre-fire's on there. He does find the headshot. On this boost, no longer such a common pre-fire. Perhaps he's going to be able to find one. No. Glaive denies. A fresh mag needed. Shiro to punish on the peak, and it's missed it. Straight between the wickets. Hobbit still with a competitive round, though. And dupreeh and Device looking to, once again, synergize. Going for the AWP peak. He knows he needs to catch them on that CT rotate. Flashes do catch him. Peeked out. And oh my god, Axile. Org v AWP, and he comes out on top.
Another flash.
And no vision for dupreeh. They know exactly where you are. It's just textbook from Gambit. The retake, they just don't look like they have to break a sweat at times.
Oof, that one right there, considering there was no CT smoke, Astralis made a lot of that round, right? The call is going in, there's no smoke, we have to fight, and they've won out on those duels. They get the bomb down, they keep themselves at least in touching distance.
They're walking up. Shiro can't believe his luck. Pulls the trigger, nafany ready as well. Glaive wants to try and trade back. To swallow, Shiro plans to peek out, trying to catch the timing.
Oh, what?
He actually no-scopes one of them.
Oh.
Hobbit doesn't finish off the job, but it won't be too long before Magisk falls. Bomb down, that's a dream for Astralis. nafany trying to catch the spray on the cross back. There's just enough time on that. Just as it fades, he finds a new line. Needs Axile, didn't spot him, does peek out, and Axile pulls the 6th home for Gambit. They maintain all of those saved AKs, even the AWP that they recovered from their previous retake. Astralis, again, it just feels like they didn't have enough options, forced to brute force it at a 2-man disadvantage. nafany boosted up. He has a chance here, and well, without getting the bomb down in the smoke, just denied immediately. Oh, they're having none of it. Just the two of them locking down the site. Surely Astralis can lock them down now. It's only Hobbit on the coffins. They've found the frag they needed. No spray from Hobbit. The tracers do connect eventually, and Magisk will put him to bed. Astralis have successfully broken into that B site.
That should not have been as easy as it was, especially with all the utility right there in nafany, right? And the fact he was still...
Deter. nafany ready and waiting.
Great nade.
Nade damage. The spray's even better. Hobbit has to get off his perch, and he does get away from their return of fire. But the bomb is down. Astralis have cracked the B site again. It seems so simple, but they seem to have found a recipe for success against this Gambit passive hold. Trying to force their way back in now. All from CT. And on the flash, Zipex confirms they're closing the gap.
No more nades.
Boost will be very potent. They get Glaive up. Thinks better of it. And it looks like they just want to play for the frags now. Well, rather the exits than anything else. Or is this the last second retake? We know how much they love it. And the frag's coming in.
Last two banana.
Just dupreeh and Zipex. Someone's going to get on that bomb. The kit's on Shiro. And he does go down. Axile falls as well, and Astralis put it over the line.
Out the gate, straight up mid, they just silence them, but nafany's playing close this time.
nafany's ready, backs are turned, and he massacres two. Axile fills the feed with his Org, and he's actually ready for another. interz as well, ready to contest. Gambit. The rotate will return, so an element of surprise.
Through the apartments, and they can just pop on in right now.
Vice is so interested, and it's a freebie into interz's head.
In the pit.
Out of the pit, they circle strafe in nicely. nafany's the late arrival. Glaive contesting lightly. Oh, Zipex, he's doing his diligence and does react quickly on with the dualies. Now they have short, and they're even getting onto the site. This is working well for Gambit, at least in their campaign for a plant. Much less so in their campaign for a round, but maybe they can turn it around. Starting strong. Shiro deals with that dually setup. Hobbit again, and Axile's making it competitive, a 1v2. He can certainly now. He's hit the headshot, won't be able to finish his meal. And Astralis quick to the 8th.
Oh, the HP left over in dupreeh and Magisk there as well. They were the B defenders rotating in, having to save the day.
It was a headshot angle. Really did just a line for Astralis there. Very hard shots to finish the job. Oh, Device flashed off the line early. They're taking a lot of space. This is so threatening. interz is even going to molly out Magisk. Oh. dupreeh makes the Mag 7 work. Good catch from Jakey. nafany's gone. And Magisk, though tagged, lives on. Device, close quarters AWPing, has found that short aggressor. And now, well, Gambit will have to slow this down. Yeah, Hobbit spotted out and executed by Glaive. He's rotated in just in the nick of time. They're up a pad without a paddle, but Shiro's managed to get them straight set up with 3. All of Astralis collapse in the blink of an eye. Is that enough to turn this round on its head? Magisk hears them above him. Short's a problem. He's looking the wrong way, and Axile jumps down. They're doing it. Just the two of them. Shiro just pops off to snatch a 9th. Zipex shaking his head. This round was ours. Shiro loses his mind. No hope back in. It's an AWP you're peeking into, and Shiro locks it down.
What a round.
Skade into the site. Flashes are in, as is the
perfect timing.
nafany times it. interz finds another. dupreeh under a lot of scrutiny. Too much for him to handle.
Saving.
And Gambit blow that 4v5 out of the water quickly.
That looked like a wrist breaker from Device to hit that shot, but that just spurred Gambit straight on towards the other bomb site. No Device there to deal with Arch side, no Device there to be up and down short or long. Let's get stuck in. And that was quick stuff. You can see all the utility that was exchanged just to pause them out there, but they were more than happy just to...
And spots two. That's the AWPer and the M4.
That might force them into A.
Let's see what Magisk can do with just a deagle on this pit position. Top of his head spotted and looks good from the Astralis defense. The bomb's now loose.
Hobbit may as well save.
Very uncomfortable for Hobbit. Don't forget the early damage he sustained. Oh, and Device has even spotted out nafany. He knows he's so far disconnected from the pack. Molotov'd out though, fair play. nafany, he actually nails it and will recover an AWP should he require. That's going to be two though.
Yeah, I don't think they need both. If Hobbit just... Yeah, there you go. They've just had the conversation right there, worked it out. They don't need both AWPs, but getting stuck in and losing anything extra, that would have really hurt. The fact they do deny the AWP right now from the CTs is great, because with this bonus coming through, Device...
So they're up. Util very light. Good grief. They might have to do this.
Going in.
Yeah, bare bones. They're just charging in. Zipex was still faffing around with his nades. He swings out, spots one. Way more than one is the comp. Glaive stands and delivers. Coffin's knocked down. Hobbit trying to piece it. Frags already. They're building the mental image as to how they have to handle this one.
Another smoke CT. That was picked up in transition.
Buying time. Axal dropping it. dupreeh heading back for the incendiary. Molly's out that new box. This is going to be it. Hobbit has to find a safe haven, and he has got a duel now with Magisk.
Oh.
It's hectic. Exiles found them all. And now Device, no time, no hope. Gambit take it to the site. Hobbit and Axal combine for all five. A lot of pressure. Good timing on the Molly. nafany doesn't care, and he gets away. Two frags already from the in-game leader. And that's going to have it. Can have it. dupreeh goes down. Oh, they haven't cleared him. Magisk can deny and win the whole round. He just has to find them. They're two already. Can't stop the defuse. There's only three in the grand scheme. Gambit.
This pressure.
It's so suffocating. Zipex on the jiggle. nafany's ready for you. Springing to life.
He's open.
They want to take this right here, right now.
Going through.
Straight through. Nice. Reacts accordingly. Shuts him down. Crucial find. They are across. A wild spray to try and deny. The tracer fire nearly seals his fate. The rotate's so slow. Axal in middle. Oh, he reacts in time as well. Only two now to try and voice concerns for Astralis. Otherwise, Gambit sealing it. Oh, Shiro stealing it. Takes the shot.
Legged.
Tagged another. Only Magisk. No hope. No health.